Chapter 70. Just as turbulent waves were tossing in her confused mind, the elevator reached the top floor of Orem Grand Hotel. A waiter standing next to the door bowed respectfully and said with a smile, "Ms. Richard, on behalf of our Orem Grand Hotel, I would like to extend my heartfelt blessings to you and Mr. Anderson for your wedding anniversary tonight." Alex waved his hand and said, "Okay, you can go off now." All the staff nodded and left. In an instant, only Emma and Alex were left in the empty Orem Grand. Emma felt like she was in the middle of a sweet dream. In front of her was a vast space with luxurious decoration. The gorgeous crystal chandelier was hanging on the ceiling, casting bright and clear sparkles that emphasized the elegant and serene ambience of the lavish Orem Grand. The soft sound of piano masterpieces echoed across the Orem Grand that slowly warmed the heart of its listeners, easing away the tension and anger within them. Fresh and rare flowers delivered directly by air from abroad decorated the walkway and the entire hall, exuding bursts of divine and aromatic fragrance that somehow shifted people's mood. It was an unspeakably quiet and beautiful moment. At this moment, as the playlist of the piano changed, the most classic wedding march, Midsummer Night's Dream, was suddenly played. The melodious voice resonated on and on. While Emma was admiring the dazzling scenery, Alex had put on a smart suit and was walking towards her with a bouquet of flowers. Every step he took, a series of thumping gorgeous red hearts wafted up from the floor made of crystal glass. It was as if the red hearts were dancing along with the tempo of the music, providing a very powerful visual impact. Outside the Sky Garden, many people stretched their necks, trying to see what was happening inside through the crystal glass exterior wall and floor. Despite the curiosity, all the glass in the Sky Garden had a blurring effect to a certain extent that the onlookers could only see a young couple inside, the beautiful flowers that decorated the hall, and also the red hearts that kept popping up from the floor. Many women sighed dreamily. "Wow, it's so romantic. I've never seen such a romantic scene in my life. If I were that woman, I would die right now. Gosh. The man looks like the mysterious rich man on the internet. Too bad I can't see his face. Arg. This is so tormenting." The onlookers were completely immersed in the endless romantic scene happening in the Sky Garden. Thousands of people who were watching right now couldn't help but feel envious at this moment. Their eyes were filled with blessings as they kept their eyes at the grand garden that seemed to be suspended in the air. Many women burst into tears as the uncontrollable and overwhelming envy flooded their hearts. They were so jealous as they wished they were the bride of the lavish wedding tonight. Although they couldn't see the faces of the couple tonight, they could feel that the bride was extremely happy and full of love. Inside the garden, Alex was walking slowly towards Emma and stood in front of her. He pointed at the night view of Orris Hill outside the window and said with affection, "Emma, I love you. I'm sorry for not being able to give you a wedding back then. I hope you like this wedding where there's only the two of us." Emma regained her composure from all the distracting features that distracted her. She covered her mouth in awe, tears flooding her eyes that flowed down her radiant cheeks and fell to the floor like pearls. Emma couldn't resist the vigorous waves in her heart any longer. She threw herself into Alex's arms and said in her sobbing voice, "I like it. I like it very much. Thank you, Alex. Thank you." She cried even harder after saying that. At this moment, she felt that all the grievances she had suffered in the past years were worth it. No matter how Alex had done all this, at least for now, she was very happy. In fact, she was the happiest woman in Orris Hill tonight.